So if you weren't aware, there was a time in my life where I went raw vegan, and looking back, it was really the worst time of my life, to be quite honest. I was so restrictive with my food. I was so weird with my food. All of my food tasted really nasty, even when I would spend so much money going to these like really fancy raw restaurants. Everything just like, it was cold, right? It was cold, it was dry, it was tasteless and bland, and just, it wasn't a fun time in my life. So when someone sent me this video of this girl making pulp crackers, I instantly just like, went back to those years that I would make stuff like this. I used to juice every single morning, and I would be left with all of this pulp, and I would try and make these recipes with it. Pulp falafels, pulp crackers, pulp scones, and I just remember having the worst digestive system after. Like, it was dry, weirdly chewy, and just not good. So let's watch this little video of this girl making zero waste juice pulp crackers. Which, first off, they're black and they don't look that appetizing. Oh, so this right here is what really gets me. All that pulp, it's like, that's so much fiber, and I know our world is for some reason obsessed with fiber. You got to get in more fiber, get in more fiber. You need this much fiber a day. Let's add in more fiber. Let's take these supplements of fiber. And something that I really learned in my journey is that that fiber obsession is really, how do I put this? It really does a lot more damage than good. Yes, sure, having some fiber to help move things through is important. Having too much, which when you're raw vegan, you're eating a lot of fiber. When you're making pulp crackers, it's like all fiber. That can really slow down your digestive tract and make it really uncomfortable in how you feel, just very bloated, very constipated, all of that. And so I look at that and I'm just like, oh, that is just like dry fiber. Like, oh, there's not even any like oil or butter or anything to like help like moisten it. Oh, okay. Some psyllium husk powder. Oh my gosh. And then on top of it, guys, wait, on top of it, she puts psyllium husk powder. If you don't know what that is, it's fiber. Like, that's all it is. It is advertised as fiber. You see it at health food stores as fiber, and that is just, so it's like, let's take this very fibrous vegetable conglomeration and let's add more fiber to it, and that just right there makes my stomach hurt so bad. Some ground-up chia. Oh, and then she puts chia and flax seeds. Again, look how dry this looks. Oh, red onion and fresh. I feel like the red onion's a little weird in this, but let it sit for about a half hour. Then flatten it all out onto a Paraflex. Does this look good? I'm not gonna. I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. Like 2 weeks ago, I had food poisoning and I threw up a lot. And what I threw up was this like red wine reduced meaty fatty dish, right? And I threw it up. It ended up being, it was a bug that my family had caught from Costa Rica, and then they came back, and I don't think it was necessarily the meat or the dish. It was this bug that I got in the dish, just like, that was the tipping point, right? But it looked like my throw up looked like that. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my God, this is so bad. Like, oh. Dehydrate anywhere from 12 to 16 hours or so at 115 degrees. And I cut these babies up. It just looks, how does that not look so dry, so grainy, so just like, oh, you know what my favorite cracker is? Saltines. Have you ever eaten saltines? Maybe when you're sick, like when I was healing from the nausea from my nose surgery, and then after this like weird food poisoning thing, I ate so many saltines because I'm like, they're yummy, they're fluffy, they're easy to eat, they're just like easily digestible. And I look at this and I'm like, there's nothing digestible about this. And eat or serve them. Oh no, look at that. Oh yeah, no, they look, oh, so dry. Guacamole, salsa, and also pretty amazing just on their own. Nope. So I'm gonna pass on this, and this is just a video to just share with you guys that you don't need to be making pulp crackers, and it's totally fine and okay to just eat a cracker, a regular good old cracker. It probably is going to feel way better on your digestive system, and it's something that is going to be way more pleasurable for you to eat. Because let's just be honest, and it's like we can try and we can try and tell our mind that it's pleasurable to eat something like this cracker. I know I did it when I was raw vegan. I was like, I love this oil-free, broccoli salad. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, you did not. You're eating sort of like the fact that it was low calorie, but you did not find a pleasure in eating that. And so if you find yourself making a bunch of stuff like this, and if people around you, like if I were to feed my like weird pulp cracker things to my sister, she would be like, ew, no, not eating this. And so if you find that you're eating a lot of stuff that a lot of people would be like, ew, no, not eating this, then I would just kind of recommend that that you just start eating some different food there, food that most people would find pleasurable. All right, that's it for this video, guys.
If you are serious about your recovery, I invite you into the Get Your Flow On course. The Get Your Flow On course is designed to help you through this journey of getting your period back and building a really beautiful relationship with food. Let's just see what Kate has to say about the course. So Kate, who is a Get Your Flow On course community member, said, "Where do I even begin? Joining this course has been the necessary step that has been missing in my recovery. This course exceeded every single one of my expectations. Chloe and all the wonderful women make this group one of the most amazing and loving things I've ever done. Chloe is an incredible, knowledgeable, passionate, empathetic, and loving woman who has supported me so much. I didn't realize the impact that doing recovery alone had on me. Going through recovery with these women has allowed me to understand that I am not alone and that there is hope. Things don't seem as scary when a group full of women are going through it with you. The challenges hold me accountable, and the ongoing live chat makes me feel like I've gained a group of sisters. Don't even get me started on the modules. I feel like I'm sitting in a bath of knowledge and inspiration every time I press play on a video. Anyone who has a single doubt in their mind whether or not they should join this course or whether or not they are ready to recover, take the leap. You're never going to feel ready, and change is always going to feel scary. But going through that change and taking the leap with 20 plus, which is now 30 plus other women, is the most powerful thing you'll ever experience in your life. I and so many other women and Chloe are here for you." I absolutely loved getting this beautiful testimonial from Kate, and I just second everything that she said. Doing recovery alone is hard. Not getting support is hard. Having the knowledge and the tools, the support, the love, and the guidance through this journey is really beneficial and really helpful. So head on over to www.flowwithchlo.com and learn about the Get Your Flow On course.